Hey guys, Kev here, and I have an unboxing to do for you. So I'll just keep going with the last knife that I unboxed, and I really like this. This thing broke in really nicely in that video. I mean, you can see the difference from when I first unboxed it, but you can hear that, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. Pushing the spring up. Look how dirty that spring is right there. Actually, give me a second. Let me see if I can clean that up. Is it coated? Oh, I think it's coated black. I don't think that's schmutz. Okay, got it. I don't know what the click is. Huh, I didn't notice that till now, but other than that, clean this out again. Slip joints take a little bit to break in, you know, you gotta work with them. The first day or two, I'm constantly cleaning and re-oiling them. That's just maybe me being anal, but it tends to work out. I tend to get pretty good action after a few days of doing it. It's kind of the same thing with fidgets. Yeah, it has that little click, but then it's great. Huh. Anyway, that's the Tortuga. This knife that we're unboxing is from Eknives. This is the Mach 3. So I finally got another one of these. I got the one I wanted. I did ask them to QC check it, so we'll see. Hopefully it was good. I asked for a snappy centered one. I know. I have been trying to get them to sign me up for their affiliate program. Not had any success with getting a response to that. I don't know why, but it's more, I think, just that they don't have time to answer my stuff. So you have cool patches, which is sick. Check it. Eknives patch. It's pretty dope right there. I put that in the patch bin thing that I got going. There. Cool beans. Get a koozie. That's pretty sick. Nice little koozie for like a pounder. Actually have like a iced tea here. Can it fit this? Can you fit the Aldi iced tea? It's actually a mix. I take sweet and unsweet and I mix them in another bottle and then I pour them back in the bottles, and that way I get like half sweet. Because the sweet's like too sweet, you know? Most iced teas anyway. Yeah, look at that. Bang! Eknives.com. Check them out, you know? Tell them I sent you. Tell them Kev wants an affiliate link. Got a Reese's. Got this. See what's in here. Check centering, check detent. Okay. They did change it. So I originally ordered the blue, and then I was like, shit, I really wanted the white storm. So I emailed, I was like, hey, could you QC check this and change it if possible? And they were like, yeah. All right, sweet. I said, hey, Kevin, thanks so much for your support of EK. We appreciate you and hope you love your new Wingman. So there you go. That is the note. And I also asked them and Wingman EDC if they could give me an extra tool. Because that was my biggest gripe with this knife, is that it has proprietary hardware. And then on top of that, it has a spinning and pivot. So it's just annoying that you only get one tool. Like, I'm glad they give you this tool, but it'd be way better if they gave you two. So, just my thinking. So here is a little card, MT&T. This is a Tom Mayo design. This does come in a budget version, sort of, the Mach 1, which is like 180 bucks. Still Riot made. Titanium liner lock. No insert, but I've never had an issue with that with Riot. And it comes in these cool G10s that look like carbon fiber. They're really good, those knives, and they're an LMAX. MT&T Mach 3 Bowler M390 Thai Fat Carbon Tom Mayo. How about that shit right there? So let's get it out. We can put everything kind of back. Oh, yeah. See, this almost has a little blue in it, and that's why I like this better. It just has more pop to it, you know? I'm glad I changed my mind. Cool, cool. Might need that tool, guys. We'll see what I'm going to do. You know I'm probably going to rip her apart right here and try to put skiffs in, but we'll see. Hoping they definitely check this detent. It has a little click to it, so let's... Ooh. Wow. Yeah, that was nice. Look at the action, dude. Yeah, they almost feel different than I remember. It is a smaller knife than I remember. It's dead centered. It just feels a little soft. But it might be because of the... I can't feel it, though. Might just be because of... What is this shaking? Chill. It might just be because they have to gear in for this front flipper, you know? But it's not like... You hear it? I don't know how to explain it. Might just be that. No pivot lash. None of that stuff. No side to side. No up and down. So, I mean, out of the box, this is basically as good as it's going to get. So, I might just leave it alone. Especially considering the tool thing. You see that 3-pivot tool on both sides. But you get one freaking tool. Like, it's just a little frustrating. This one comes with the belt satin, which is, I really wanted that. I'm not sure. I don't remember if my last one had hand satin or not. I sold it to Brent, but I love the top flipper on this. It was one of my inspirations for the Buzz. Just really, for the flipper tab, I mean. Colin initially designed the Buzz, but I'm talking about the flipper tab. The wheel. This was kind of the concept that made me think it would work, you know. That and obviously his hide knife. Feels good. I kind of want to take it apart just to see, because it feels a little bit not... I don't know how to explain it. I mean, the action feels great, and that's the one reason I don't want to fuck with it. But something feels loose. I mean, that really drops, dude, for this size of a knife. Isn't that crazy? Definitely need to clean that off, so let's do that. I think it might just be dry, you know what I mean? I don't know, I'm just afraid sometimes to take knives like this apart that feel this good out of the box. Like, what could I accomplish, you know? But it feels like it has a little bit of stick. Grab, sort of. So let's just see. Can't leave well enough alone, ever. Just see how easily this comes out, and then we'll go from there. If it's Loctited, then I'm just going to say fuck it. I'm hoping I can just put enough pressure on the other side not to worry about it. I fucking hate this tool with a passion. I don't know if it only works one way or something. Does it not even fit? What the Am I nuts? Look at that. That one side, I don't know, it just looks goofy. So maybe it goes one way specifically. That's fucking weird. Oh. This side doesn't have a screw, so okay, hang on. Okay, that came. But is it just spinning is my question. This is why I hate this tool, because you just constantly are like slipping out of it. God. I remember the way I did it was I placed it down and then you can't really, yeah. Okay. And then the bottom here, you use this piece. And you gotta hope it's not too tight. There you go. That also holds the clip in. So you gotta tighten the out of it when you put it back together. Otherwise, the clip will kind of loosen. So, like, I get it. Proprietary hardware is cool, but you could do these wings and then just put like a Torx in the center, you know? Make this screw a little bigger. Pivot screw could stay the same size. I don't know. It's just annoying. Can you imagine me trying to Loctite this with super glue now? I think I got it out, but I'm just like, yeah. See that long screw goes through. I actually broke one of the clips on the budget one. On the Mach 3, I broke the clip. All right, let's calm down here. So this pin was back here. I just don't want to mix the pins up. This pin was up here, right? Okay. Okay, you just want to come out. Gotcha. Don't need you to come out, really, but we can, I guess. Put these aside. Might as well skiff it up. So here's the pivot. That goes through the it goes through the clip side. Here's your lockup. I totally thought this had a steel insert. I remember it having a steel insert. They change it? Why do I not recall it having... Yeah, I don't remember that at all. So they've carbonized the lock face. All right, so I'm going to be careful then. Interesting. So I'm just going to take the... Look at that washer. Look how dirty that was. Okay. Clean that. Put this back. See how clean this gets, or is it just... It's just a dirty ass washer. I don't know why. So put this side down. Let me grab the lube and shit. I know I've done this video before, but it was like probably a year ago maybe when I had the other one. Okay, I'm gonna grab this guy. What I'm doing is flipping the washers so that I can put skiffs in. So, okay. I'm trying. Okay. Yeah. Thing I'm worried about the most is super gluing it, because naturally I only have the one tool. So I gotta use a very light amount, I guess, or not do it. You know, I hate this washer, but I'm hoping that the bearing will just work through that, you know. So the clip side is the one the pivot went through. Like so. I might take a little bit of KPL and just on the pivot there. While we're here, I'll do that after. Back spacer goes in like so. And we're missing a pin. This would be the stop pin, right? Because it's up here. Oh, we have that pin there. That's okay. The screw goes through there. Got it. Stop pin up here. Okay. Bearings. Okay, this is where I need to be careful. Don't want to get any oil near that lock face. Dude, I swear this had a steel insert. I don't know if they changed it. Maybe they wanted it thinner or cheaper or I don't know. But I feel like I would totally remember that, right? And it also feels really weird to assemble a knife this way. I usually do it the reverse side. Putting the lock bar on top, you know. But everybody does it their own way. Okay, do I put a little bit on the detent track is the question. That will get probably onto the lock face if I'm not careful, but I'm pretty careful. So let me try something. I got this weird idea, so let me just see. If I take KPL heavy, I can't get it through there now. All right, so. Okay. All right. Gotta figure out the, I think I'm gonna push this through, or does it go in this way? It goes in this way. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I don't know if they thinned it out or something. I think I'm just crazy. I don't know if they put Loctite in here to keep it from rattling or something. There's like, or that's just the carbon fiber. Look at this shit, dude. It's gorgeous. The one I had was the green, and I just didn't love the green. So this is where I gotta figure out the backspacer. I gotta line that up right. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we'll tighten that later. I gotta do all this shit too. I gotta tighten, loosen, do all this shit with this fucking thing. This is how I was doing it last time. You just kind of stand it on top and then spin it. It's just like anything. You have to get a grip. So you have to like stop, grip, stop, grip. And it's off center. I fucking hate this shit. I remember this last time too. I could never get it centered again after I put skiffs in. I don't know why. Usually they fix shit. So let's just see if this tightens up. See what that does. So no wiggle in that. And we're off center. Not by much, so hopefully it's just, we'll see. Well, tightening it would pull it this way, so that's not good. It is tight. Maybe it's a little too tight. It's almost centered, so let's just see. Which screw was it? This one? There. Now it's centered. No play. Yeah. And that'll break in. That'll just keep breaking in. And the centering, if it's slightly off, will come back, I'm sure, as we break that in. So now, what I want to do is make sure I don't transfer anything to the tang and then onto the lock bar. So I got to be careful. I think I did a good enough job. Feels good. Feels good. I'm feeling that stick. So we have transferred oil. And that's what I was afraid of. So take one of these. This is the part that's not great about having tie liner locks, or about being an anal idiot and taking everything apart. One or the other. You guys decide. But so what I do now is I put a little alcohol on the lock face, flick it, let it kind of sink in, disengage it, put more on, lock it up, let it over travel. Yeah, detemp, by the way, it is really good. Totally gonna cut myself multiple times with this. The way I disengage is like this, and it just comes down right onto my fucking finger. You should disengage like this. Somebody was like raving about the lock bar access. I'm not sure about that, but no play or anything. All right, let me do this one more time. And I can do this periodically, you know, that's not a big deal. Sit it open. Now comes the hard part, figuring out how to Loctite this or not. Do I just say fuck it and leave it alone? Because a lot of Reats will stay tight. So, like, am I just causing issues by... But you know me, I'm going to check it every 4 seconds, and it's going to eventually develop it. But it feels solid. Here we got a little bit of stick. We'll get a little more. Let me clean that off. And it's gone, at least for now. Centering's good. So, moment of truth. Let's see if I can reenact the... how can I fucking do this easier? Is there a way to, like, connect this to a driver somehow? Like, duct tape it to a fucking driver? Like, I'm really considering it. Just duct tape it. Tie it. Just tie it to... Like, it even has a thing so you can stick something through. And then you can get more torque. Like, it's fucking dumb. I hate this thing. All right, let's check this one. Okay, that's tight as fuck. And here we go. This part's gonna suck for you guys, because it already sucks for you guys, I know. Sorry. 25 minutes. I'm gonna take it out and do my cleaning, and then we'll go from there. Like, I just don't know how I could quickly do this, which is what I kind of have to do with, you know, using the super glue move. So I'm tempted to try a O-ring. I don't know. Don't think it would work in this knife, but possible. Never had an O-ring work other than one knife, the Evo. So, I don't know if that tells you anything. Okay. Let me see. I got some shit on my glasses. Anybody else pick one of these up? I was posting about it when it came out. I was all excited to get another one. I was tempted to get two more just to fucking, you know. So these are pretty thick. That's my concern with those. I think I have another. Yeah, no, these are the. Oh. I have more here, so all right, let's just put all this away. Fuck. Those are too big for sure. What I need is these little guys, like right here. Those are too fat. This guy right here. So, get the O-ring on, and then we see. See how much I can drive it with my fingers instead of having to. Took a fucking hair in there. We good? Get it out? Sorry. Yeah, I can use my finger quite a bit. Actually, used it most of the way. All right, so I can't center it. Oh, still not centered. No play. Well, actually, it might be dead center. Interesting. Forgot how much I love this thing. No play at all. I just don't know if I trust this O-ring. Just trying to turn it slightly to see what happens. I don't know, it just doesn't feel the same. I don't know how to explain it. The hardest part, once you put one of these on, is getting it back off. It's fucking annoying. So what I do... Since I have so many of them, just grab a little razor blade, rise up lights. I'll try to get it off with this if I can. If not, I'll just cut the bitch with it, if I can. God damn it. All right. So fucking annoying. Hate that shit. You know how many self-inflicted wounds I deal with on a daily basis? See if I can spin it as a... Oh my god, just slice this bitch in half. Got it. All right. Seriously, just come off, you fucker. Thank you. What I'm trying to explain is, let me see if I was right. It just felt different. Sometimes the O-ring tightens everything up, makes everything feel tighter, duh. But you saw how earlier I was concerned the centering was off to the other side, and then this time I was like, couldn't get it tight enough. That's odd to me. But here we are again. Same thing. Tight. So maybe it just had to settle or the clip needed tightening. I don't know. This feels the same way now. So it almost seems like I can just tighten it all the way. So I don't know if there's any setting where unscrew it a little bit. Does it? No, there's no like guillotine shut. Okay. There was when I got it new and then I fucked with it. Idiot. Now it's not centered again. God damn it. I'm having a fucking great time here, aren't I? Let me do this again. Reset everything. Dude, am I crazy? Like, I swear when I started this, it was not centering the other way. Now it's not centering this way. I don't fucking know. Maybe I'm crazy. So what I'm going to do is just be an idiot and go for it. You guys know how I like to roll, so let's do it. Let's fucking do it, baby. So this time I'm going to do this. This, clean this. Take a little bit here. Let's see if I can jab a hole in here. Get that flowing a little better. Not really. Almost centered. Fuck. It is centered. 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 Looks centered to me. I can relieve some stress. See what that does. Look at that. Ah, I took it the other way. So, let's see. Just turn that a little bit. Interesting. Okay. Now, how funny is that? It went from, I don't know if there was some kind of pressure in here because of the clip, but it's tight. It's centered now, but we'll see what happens when I flick it. See if it messed up the action at all. It's tight here, no lock, no rock. Hopefully that breaks in as I use it more. There we go. Good detent, and it's staying pretty much right there. I mean, dude, it's fucking centered. I'm insane. Like, that's how crazy I am about centering, guys. It could be off by like an absolute nanometer. I don't know. I just remember the knife being a little more, I don't want to say the word loose in a bad way, but like my other one just felt looser. Like you would close it, it would swing down, and it was like, I don't know, but maybe the detent was lighter. I remember it being good, but that could be the whole thing here is that, and I'm totally cutting myself like every time I disengage it. It's hitting me right here. Ow, fuck. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. Like this? Where does it hit you then? See that? It hits you there, so let me try that. Better. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty much centered. I want it like right there. So where I want it is right there. And it's leaning to the side just a touch. But I think if I loosen this a hair, it would shift over. And I don't really want to loosen the clip. So I'm just going to let it settle. Yeah, it might just be tighter overall. You know? I think the other one I had was I bought on the secondary. So it may have, I did. So it may have been broken in for like, you know, months before I ever got it. So let me just play with this. Stop being an absolute tool. I'm sorry, guys. All right. But this is how I roll. I'm anal. Let's see if that cleans off whatever that is. Yeah, there's something there. I don't know if that's part of the lockup, though. Wearing in. Beautiful knife, right? Isn't it just gorgeous? So let's reminisce on the knife. Or look at it, so to speak, in a second. Let me get everything put away. Now that I'm done being an idiot. I think the O-ring might have worked. I don't know if it would have held, though. Like, it was in there and working. I'm starting to bleed. It was in there and working, but, like, would it have... I don't know. That's the question. Here's a question, if you're still watching, 45 minutes in. Which color combo would you go with? Would you go full tie? Would you go White Storm, Arctic, or Lava Flow? Or green jungle wear. They didn't do purple. That was one, or at least I didn't see it at Eknives. That was, I would have been tempted by purple probably. But I didn't have that option, so I went White Storm. But I need to do something about this. I need to like poke the shit out of it with something. Oh. Or I could just retire it. I have a couple new ones, but I don't know why I would do that if I have this one still. This Giltech Ruck is really nice. Got it in a trade. It's been good to me. All right. Yeah, probably not the smartest move going with super glue on this one, but can't help myself sometimes. Yeah. All right. So we have the bomb and the bearings we'll put in here. Because you never know. I might go back to the bearings on this one because of the action feeling a little bit tighter. But I don't know. I think it's just a matter of breaking in, you know. Giving that glue a little time, even though I played with it right after. Yeah. Don't know where this came from here, I guess. All right. Clean up a little bit. Eh, got this. Guess I glued that. All right, here it is. So, where are we at? Clean the blade down. So we got M390, and we have titanium sub frame lock, I guess. And man, dude, this knife is just so comfortable in my hand. It fits perfectly. I've had people say it's not comfortable in theirs. So I guess they want to hold it back here, or it just doesn't melt the way it does for me. It's kind of like the Kvist knives for some people. But my finger lands perfectly right here and then it wraps. That belt satin is gorgeous, Riot style. You got the Tom Mayo logo with the Wingman. Over here, you're clean. I hate that you can kind of see the top of the D10 hole there, but it is what it is. Clean on this side. Clip there. The clip to me was always good. I'll have to test this one, but tension should be good. Small speed holes are okay with me. I love the White Storm. It's just fucking gorgeous. And then you have your lock bar access. Not feeling any stick. Very smooth. Centering is so close to dead on, but it's starting to shift to this side. Man, why is... It was just me, but I think it is. But let me just see what happens. If I give that a little turn. And this, no movement there. So let me just see if I loosen this. Is there movement there? Loosen that a little bit. That brought it dead nuts. And then what about this? Nothing. So why wouldn't I leave it where that's dead nuts and the clip's good? Fires. Swings down. So it seems like now the blade comes, oh yeah, it comes right down. No play. Nothing rattling or anything. Just so sweet. Yeah, this is money. I think I got it dialed. I just had to loosen that a touch. So I was just over tightening the body screw essentially, right? Because now it's dead on. And this is not wiggling at all. So why mess with it, right? So lefty, it works so well. That's one reason I love this knife is because left-handed, you don't have frame lock issues because it's a sub kind of frame lock. Flicks really well. Top flipper. Don't really need the clip to get it. Just get it like that. The only thing I'm noticing that I don't love is it doesn't bang. Like, it doesn't make noises. It doesn't click, you know. But that might wear in. I mean, you can see the action is totally wearing in. Assuming it's not loosening, which is possible. But the centering seems to be holding steady. Might even be able to go a little more on this. I don't know if it's like re-centering itself or... Yeah, I'm not getting any movement there, so it just seems silly to tighten it if it doesn't need it. Here's a lesson, and I learned this a lot. Sometimes it's better to just let it go. Just deal with the stock bearings and whatever, you know. But I usually eventually get it dialed the way I want. Sometimes it takes a couple tries. It takes me getting pissed off once, putting it aside, coming back to it after a video or whatever, and reevaluating. But right now it's dead nut centered, perfectly centered, nothing there. Locked up solid, no rock, nothing, no stick, good action. I mean, it drops and shakes down, skips are breaking in. So I officially am shutting the fuck up. You guys let me know what you think of this video and tell me how stupid I am. I know we're going to get some wonderful comments down there about how this was horrible to watch. I don't know how I sat through that. It's like, so here's the thing, guys. You don't have to. You're allowed to click off the video anytime you want. So I don't need to know how much you hated it. But I do appreciate feedback. But there's, you know, the feedback is I should have left it alone. And I know that, you know. I'm just waiting for it to, like, come back off center and piss me off. That's why I'm not stopping the video yet. But I think we're good. So let me know what you guys think. Anyway, I love you guys. Shout out to Eknives for being very nice about this and switching the knife for me, checking it for me. That was really sweet and easy to do. I didn't feel like I was being some dick asking all these questions. They were just really nice about it. And this knife is fucking sexy. That's just like the bottom line here. You know, it's just so gorgeous. So I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. And I will catch you later.